Good day. How is everyone today? It is Thursday, November 6th, 2025, and happy birthday. Um, so much going on, full moon was yesterday, I forgot to mention. Also got a surprise in my inbox this morning when I woke up. The message for the pole shift reading came in. So I played that, and sure enough, we have continued on. He's okay. He's just, apparently, there's like 200,000 data points that have to be put together uh, each month to do that. So I guess he took a month off. And so, but it did show that the rate has continued the same um, at 5.1 miles per month. So it moved 10.2 miles in 2 months further towards Russia. It used to be in Canada, um, way up north, and now it's moving across the sea right now and heading towards Russia. He expects it to stop in mid-Russia if it's a incursion, what they call an incursion, where the pole actually doesn't flip, it just moves way over, and then it would actually start to move back again. Um, so we'll see. We don't know what ends up happening, and from my understanding, if it's a flip, then we get a red sky instead of a blue sky, and a much larger sun. Very interesting theories with regards to those. And if you can find anything on the MCO series, that explains that. And of course, an incursion is less damaging than a flip. And again, it's just the poles, the magnetic poles, not the physical aspect of the Earth. Okay, so, but that's for another story. Let's get started with Good Day Rising prayers. And yes, I have one more. I will be gone. No mass Saturday morning. I'm not sure whether I'm coming back Saturday evening or Sunday morning, so I'll keep you posted to that one as well. We're going to go. My grandchild is begging his grandmother to go to a shiny hotel with a pool. And so we're going to grant his wish. All right, in Connecticut. All right, let's get started. In nomine Dei, matronam nostra, et Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum, Spiritum Sanctum. Let us place ourselves in the presence of the most holy divine family and in Catholic contemplation. Humbly venerate the most holy Trinitarian Theophany. Contemplation again becomes more effective, more intense, if you will, around the moon cycles. It has to do with the waves, I guess, that are the frequencies that are emitted during those times, and the receptivity of our pineal gland. So it is a good time, and this is one of the reasons why the Satanists love to have things on the full moon, because it is a time where demons and etc. can also have an effect on the mind. So you have to be careful. Most holy and venerable Trinity, one divine family, I believe that thou art here present. I venerate thee with the deepest humility. I render to thee with my whole heart the homage which is due to thee. O most holy divine family, relying on thine infinite goodness and promises, I hope to obtain pardon of my sins, the help of thy grace, and life everlasting, through the merits of Deum Iesum Christum et Deum Matronam Nostrae. O most holy divine family, I love thee above all things with my whole heart and soul, because thou art all good and worthy of all love. I love my neighbor as myself for love of thee, and I forgive all who have injured me, and ask pardon of all whom I have injured. Let us thank the most holy divine family for the many graces that we receive, and offer ourselves and our sufferings up to heaven and for the souls in purgatory. O most holy divine family, I most humbly thank thee for all the favors thou hast bestowed upon me to the present moment. It is again thanks to thy bounty that I should live to see this day, and I desire to employ it solely in thy service. I consecrate to thee all my thoughts, words, actions, and sufferings of this day. Sanctify them, that there may be none that is not animated by thy love, or that would not tend to thy greater glory. Let us make a firm resolution to avoid evil and to do good. And let us beg of the most holy divine family the graces which are necessary to us. O most holy divine family, thou knowest my weakness, and that I am unable to do anything good without the help of thy grace. Deny me not thy grace, proportionate to my necessities. Give me strength to avoid everything which thou forbiddest, to practice the good which thou hast commanded, and enable me patiently to bear all the trials which it may please thee to send me. O Dea Matronam Nostrae, O Holy Mother of God, I place myself under thy protection. I throw myself with confidence into the arms of thy compassion. Be to me, O Mother of Mercy, my refuge in distress, my consolation in suffering, now and at the hour of my death. O most holy divine family, as envisioned by St. Lucia as the most holy Trinitarian Theophany, Dea Matronam Nostrae, et Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. I am heartily sorry for having offended thee, and I detest all my sins, because I dread the loss of heaven and the pains of hell, but most of all because they offend thee, O most holy Trinitarian Theophany, who are all good and deserving of all my love. I firmly resolve, with the help of thy grace, to confess my sins, to do penance, and to amend my life. In nomine Dei Matronam Nostrae, et Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Deum Obiscum, et quoque te, oremus. Fidelium Deum Iesum Christum omnium conditor et redemptor animabus famalorum catuorum remissionem cunctorum tribue peccatorum, ut indulgentiam quam semper obtevereunt pii supplicationibus consequentur, qui vivit reinat in una divina familia, qui erat est et erit in aeternum. Suscipe Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum hanc immaculatum hostium, quam ego indinius famalos tuus offeditibi Deum eum vivum et verum, pro innumerabilibus peccatis et offensionibus et negligentis meis, et pro omnibus circumstantibus, sed et pro omnibus fidelibus catholicorum vivis aquae defunctis, ut mihi et iris profiget ad salutem. Deum qui humanae substantia dignitatum mirabilitu condidisi mirabilis reformatio de nobis spiritus atque tu in mysterium, eis divinitatis esse consortis divinitatis nostrae, fieri notis es patriceps, Deum Iesum Christum Filium, qui tegum vivit et reinat in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Offerimus tibi Deum calicem salutaris tuam depacarantes clementium, ut conspectu divinae majestatis tuae pro nostra totius mundi salute, cum adore suavitatis ascendat. In spiritu humilitatis et in animo contrito suscipiamur te Deum Iesum Christum, et sic fiat sacrificium nostrum et spiritu hodie, u placiat tibi Deum maternum nostrum et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Veni sanctificator. Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, et sanctificite blata pro secundo, et acapere hoc sacrificium tuo sanctum nomine praeparatum. Te egito clementissimi mater pater et Deum maternum nostra et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, per Deum Iesum Christum filium tuum Deum nostra, supplices rogamus et petimus. Suscipe Sancta Trinitas concoblationum contibia fedimus amamon passiones, resurrectiones et discensiones Deum Iesum Christum, et in honorum Deum maternum nostra, et Papa Peter Sanctorum, et istolum notomnem Sanctorum, ut idis proficiet ad honorem nobis autem ad salutem, et ili pro nobis intercedere in intercalis, quorum memoram agimus in tedis, per eundem Christum Deum nostrum. Orate, ut meam equestrum sacrificium acceptabile fiat per Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Suscipiate Deum Iesum Christum sacrificium de manibus tuis, et laudem et gloriam nominis sui ad utilitatem quoque nostram totiusque ecclesiae suae sanctae. Deum vobiscum, et quoque apate, surusum corda habemus ad Deum. Gratias agamus Deum nostrum, dignum et justum est. Te egito clementissimi mater et pater et Deum maternum nostra et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, per Deum Iesum Christum filium tuum Deum nostra, supplices rogamus et petimus. Uti accepta habeas et sanctificas, haec sanctam sacrificium irripata. In primis, quae tibi ferimus pro ecclesiam tuam sanctam catholicam, quam beatificare custodire aronare et regere dignitis toto veterarum atque catholicae. Memento Deum famulorum citorum. We pray for the sick and the suffering. We pray for Katie, Anna, Emily, Kathy, Maria Josephina Mose, Marilyn, Mark Jr., Letitia, Mindy, Clarette, Dennis, Todd, Barbara Santa Croce, James, Robert, Benedict, Gregory, Adam, Malachi, and Patrick Santa Croce, the Williams, Tafur, and Began families, the Kendrick, Shorten, Nolan, Dasco, Kane, Nye, Wolf, Camerano, and Pahalski, and Stevenson families and their intentions. We pray for an end to all governmental allowance or sanctioning of abortion, transgenderism, transhumanism, child trafficking, child abuse of any kind, anywhere, place, or time. We pray for the establishment of a Catholic monarchy with a sound Catholic system of labor, human value, and medium of exchange with no usury. We pray that courageous men step forward as leaders of this Catholic society. We pray that the members of the United States understand that the American system is one based on Freemasonry and Luciferian ideologies and not Catholic. We pray for the elimination of all harmful radiation waves in our air and in our homes. We pray to make known publicly who murdered St. Lucia. We ask and pray for the gift of discernment and for an increase in the knowledge and practice of the Catholic virtues, especially as we go through each trial that we are given. We ask that all quote-unquote gay marriage, all pornography in the OnlyFans platform be stopped immediately. We ask for a reversal of the feminist ideology and a return to godly femininity, and that men and women cease working for Freemasons and corporations, and that women come to understand that raising traditional Catholic families is a very high ideal and a necessity for sustaining a Catholic world. We ask for the conversion of all sinners trapped in a state of mortal sin, and that we recognize when we have done our will instead of God's will, and that we correct once we find out and realize that. Please remove all forms of Freemasonry from our society. in our governments, in our workplaces, and especially in our church. Please nullify any attempts to establish anti-Semitism propaganda into any rules, codes, laws, statutes, or policies. We ask them to continue acting the way they are, because as they do, more and more people realize the dangers of Judaism. We ask the Most Holy Trinity that all Catholics be given the grace to be accountable, so that we may each have a holy hatred for sensuality, as St. Catherine of Siena encouraged, a repentant shame for the offenses we have committed and continue to commit against Thee, and a deep love of Thee and of souls, so much that we desire nothing more than to be of service to Thee in every moment of our lives. All these things we ask in accordance with the Most Holy Divine Family's goodwill and intention. Et omnium circumstantium quorum tibi fides cognita est et nota devotio, pro quibus tibi afferemus, veloque tibi frontox sacrificium laudis, pro sesuisque omnibus, pro redemptione honorum suarum, pro spe salutis et calamitatis suae, tibi geredunt vota sua aeterno Deum vivo et vero. Communicantes et memorum venerantes in primis gloriosae, semper Deum materam nostrae, et Deum Iesum Christum, et beatorum martyrium tuorum Papa Sancti Petri, et Sancti Luci, et Sancti Jacinta, et Sancti Francisco, et Sancti Juan Diego, et omnium sanctorum tuorum quorum meritis praecibusque concedas, ut in omnibus protectionis tuae muniam exidio pediendum Christum Deum nostrum, quam oblatione ut Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum in omnibus, consecratem ac et tabellum quae dineris ut nobis corpum, et sanguinem fiat edictis mi filium tuum Deum Iesum Christum, qui pridie quam pateretur recepit panem in sancta sacramentablis manus suas, et derivatis oculis in caelo Mater Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum sum omnipotentem tibi gratias agens. Consecravit frege dedique lunis sui dicens accipite et mondo catic ex hoc omnes. Hoc est enim corpus meum. Simili modo postquam ceremonia est accipiens et hunc preclarum caricem in sancta sacramentablis manus suas, item tibi gratias agens Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, consecravit edique lumis sui dicens accipite et bibite ex omnes. Hic est enim calix sanguinis mei, mysterium fidei, quae pro nobis et pro multis affodetur in remissionem peccatorum, aequo tescum qui viceritis in memor cetis. Unde et memores Deum nos servitui, sed plebs tua sancta justum Christum filium tuum Deum nostrae, tombe et a passiones nec non et in feris resurrectionis, sed et in caelos glorioso escensionis afferimus, proclarae maiestati tui di tuis donis actatis, supra quae propitio axere novutur respiциeri digneris. Supplices teragamus Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum ili hec peferit manus tuum, ut quod ex hoc hautaris participatione sacrosanctum Deum Filium tuum, corpus et sanguinem sincerimus, omni sanctificatione caelesi gratia Dei per amor per Deum Christum Deum nostrae. We pray for those who have died. We especially pray for Don Scott, for whom this Mass is being offered. Ipsistem et omnibum in Christum crescentibum locum refegeri lucis et pacis ut andora gesta placamur per in Christum Deum nostrum, per cum hec omnia Deum Iesum Christum semper bona creas, sanctificas, vivicas, consecratis et praestas nobis. Per ipsum et cum ipso et in ipso, est tibi Deum Matrum omnipotentium in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, omnis honor et gloria. Ave Dea, Matronam Nostrae, gratia plena Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum tecum. Sancta tua in mulier, Dea Matronam Nostrae, Matram Deum Iesum Christum, misericordia nobis peccatoribus nunc et in hora mortis nostrae. Libera nos, quae sumus Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum ab omnibus malis, praeteritis, praesentibus et futuris et intelligente beata gloriosa semper Deum Matronam Nostrae. Cum Papa Petrum Sanctorum et omnibus sanctis, da propitius pacem in diebus nostris. Ut opim misericordiae tuae aduiti de peccato, simus semper liberi et ab omni petipatione securi. Per dienam Deum nostrum, Iesum Christum, Filium Tuum, Deum nostrum, qui te vivit et regnat in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, per aeternam, pax Deum, Iesum Christum, sit semper vobiscum, et quoque apote, haec mixtio, et consecratio corporis et sanguinis Deum Iesum Christum, fiat excipientibus nobis in ad salutem aeternam. Pax tecum, et quoque apote. Deum Iesum Christum, qui ex voluntate Deum Matronam Nostrae, coaperante Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, per mortem tuam unum vivificasti, libera me per oxoclosum tum corpus et sanguinum, tuum abonibus iniquitatibus meis et universis malis, et fac me tui semper in harare mandatis, et at inumquam separare permittas, qui cum eodem Deum Matronam Nostrae, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, vivis regnam aeternam. Perceptio corporis tui Deum Iesum Christum, quod ego indinius sumere praesimo non mihi proveniat in idicium condonationem, sed pro tui pietate prosit mihi ad tutumentum mentis corporis et ad me delam percipiendam, qui vivis et regnas cum Deum Matronam Nostrae in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Panem celestum excipiem et nomen Deum Iesum Christum invocabo. Deam Matronam Nostrae non sum dignus, ut intercedete meis in pacte de quo semper anima mea. Deum Iesum Christum non sum dignus, ut intercedete meis in pacte de quo semper anima mea. Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum non sum dignus, ut intercedete meis in pacte de quo semper anima mea. Corpus Deum nostrum Iesum Christum custodiet anima meam. Quid retubum Deum Iesum Christum pro omnibus quae retubit mihi, calicem saectaris excipiem in nomen Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum invocabo, laudans invocabo Deum Matronam Nostrae, et ab inimicis meis avocero, sanguis Deum nostrum Iesum Christum custodiet anima meam. Corpus Dei nostrum Iesum Christum custodiet animum tuum. Corpus Dei nostrum Iesum Christum custodiet animum tuum. Codori samsimus Deum Iesum Christum puramente capiam visit immunum et temperae fit nobis remedium sempiternum. Corpus tuum Deum Iesum Christum quod santis sanguis quam patavi et heriat visceribus meis apraesta. Ut in me non remania scela macula quam purat sancta reficerunt sacramenta. Deum vobiscum et quoque te. Oremus. Animabus quesumus Deum Iesum Christum, famulorum cetuorum oratio proficiat supplicantium, ut eius et peccatis omnibus exuas et tuae redemptionis facies esse partecepes, qui te conmovit reinat in una divina familia, qui erat est et erit in aeternum. Deum vobiscum et quoque te, ite missa est. Deum gratia. Plagia tibi sancta Trinitam obsequium subitutis meae, et praesta ut sacrificium cor oculis tuae majestatis in nos obtuditibus et acatabremi quiet omnibus, proquibus idut doctoris iti miserante propitiabile per crucem Deum nostrum. Sanctificat vos omnipotens Deum, Matronam et Filium et Spiritum Sanctum, Deum Matronam Nostrae, Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Gratia. O most holy divine family, I believe, I venerate, I hope, and I love thee. I beg of thee pardon for those who do not believe, do not venerate, do not hope, and do not love thee. Most holy divine family, Deam matronam nostrae, et Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. I venerate thee profoundly, and I offer to thee the most precious body, blood, soul, and divinity of Deum Iesum Christum, present here in reparation for the outrages, sacrileges, and indifference by which he himself is offended, and through the infinite merits of his most sacred heart, and the immaculate heart of Deam matronam nostrae, I beg of thee the conversion of poor sinners. In nomine Deum matronam nostrae, et Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Gracias. Thank you again for being here. Yes, tomorrow is Fasting Friday. Another week has gone by. Continue to pray, continue to offer up your sacrifices, accept your trials, and practice the virtues. Please go and sanctify all those you meet, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.